Hey everybody, so tonight we are having a Zwift race party in the new gym. That's where we're at right now. And I'm so excited. We just have a couple of friends coming over. We're gonna do a girls race, then we're gonna do a guys race after. We're just gonna hang out. We're introducing some people to Zwift, and some people have been doing Zwift for a while. So come along with us and check out what Zwift is all about. Okay, so what is Zwift? Zwift is a program on your computer, iPad, phone, whatever, where you can train virtually, you can race virtually, anything you want to do on a bicycle that you would usually do outside, you can do inside. Now you have to have a smart trainer to do it, so we have a Kickr Snap that Ryan puts his bike on, but then we also have the Kickr bike that is like, here, I'll show you. Okay, this is the Kickr bike. It's like, as you can see, like a bike, but not actually a bike that you can train on, and it's like a smart trainer. It hooks up to Zwift. This is the Kickr Snap, the trainer that you actually put your bike on. So that's the difference in the two. So it's a lot cheaper to get a trainer to put your bike on than to invest in the Kickr bike. We did it because we had a lot of different people who wanted to come over and ride, and so it's cool. The Kickr bike is really cool because you can adjust it to different people's like height. Obviously you can adjust the bike to fit a bunch of different people. So I can ride it one morning, and then our buddy who is like 6'2" can come over and ride it later. So that's what's really cool about that. So if you have a trainer or the Kickr bike, you can hook yourself up to Zwift. Zwift is, like I said, it's a program where you can ride, train, race, all virtually. Now we had a little bit of a party. We had 3 of us girls and 3 guys get together on this night, and we raced together. There were only 6 of us, so nobody freak out. We weren't breaking any corona rules. We sanitized everything. It's not a big deal. But yeah, we got 3 girls together and we raced a race at like 6:05. This is another thing that's cool about Zwift. There are races like every 5 minutes or something on Zwift. So you can just get into the Zwift companion app and you register for what race you want to race. And you can pick what class you're gonna race based on the watts per kilogram that you put out. So people who have cycled and maybe have been on Zwift before know exactly what I'm talking about when I say watts per kilogram. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, basically it's how much watts for how much you weigh, how much power you can put out for how much you weigh. And so I'm like kind of in between a D and a C class, finally at the top end of the D class. But yeah, so you can register, so you're competing with people who race the same as you, right? So you're not competing, if you're not a pro, you're not competing with pros. For example, Ryan's in the A class, I race the D class. I think there was a buddy here who, I think he actually is in A class now. But yeah, they have A, B, C, and D, and it's really cool. So one of the girls who was here has never been on Zwift before, so she definitely hasn't raced on Zwift before. She has raced a sprint triathlon, but never raced on Zwift. So that was really cool to show her first experience racing. Another one of the girls that was here has been on Zwift and has been training on Zwift, but has not raced. So this was her first race experience on Zwift. The guys have, Ryan and another guy have raced before. One of the guys has never raced on Zwift. He's never raced anything. He's barely even been on a bike. So kudos to him for like coming to this night to hang out with all of us and being like, sure, I'll get on a bike and ride. But it's really cool. It was super fun to do it all in the same room together. But it's also really cool to do it if you're not together. So my dad, who, when he goes on tour, he'll take his Kickr Snap and he'll put his bike on it, like on the back of the bus or outside the bus, and then he can get on and ride or race with Ryan, who is in our gym riding or racing. So it's really cool, especially now during this time when we can't have events, we can't have races. This is a way to keep you competitive and keep you training, keep you fit when you can't register for a race, right? So you can register on Zwift. It's like $14.99 a month per person. It's totally worth it. They have a bunch of different workouts. You can also do custom workouts, which is really cool. We've created some of our own custom workouts. So that's a little overview of Zwift. Now here is how our party went. We had so much fun. It was so, so cool. So check it out and be sure to subscribe because we have a lot of really cool events like this coming up that we're gonna be doing. Go inside and organize and declutter and get rid of some things, and you'll have to subscribe and watch the next video to figure out why I have to get rid of stuff. So come along with us. Thanks for watching tonight.